Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? How is South Africa doing? But I actually realized that some of my videos are a bit crossing some borders, and I do appreciate you guys for that. So I should be saying good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning, everybody. I hope this lockdown is treating you guys well. This is a video where how does lockdown treat you guys well? And you guys are progressing mentally because that's the most important thing, progressing mentally. Today's video is a slight throwback, because I come to realize that I might not get any gigs for the next year or so, because I don't think people will be willing to go to events. Even if people are willing to go to events, I don't think rich people will be like, okay, cool, let me host an event after this pandemic. Let me host an event. They might be a bit skeptical, like, okay, cool. Am I really gonna get my money back? Because it's not as the people, the general people. It's those people that be beyond VIP that organize these things. I don't think those people will be willing to say, okay, cool, I'm willing to invest my money after this pandemic in events. So today is a slight throwback of events that I've done. Events that I've done in the past. The first one, this one. I think I've never spoken about this one, but I'll put a picture. My brother's wedding at. Have I? I don't remember. I don't remember talking about this wedding, this particular wedding. If I haven't, I'll make sure I talk about it in the next video. Yeah, in the next video. If I haven't. So this was my brother's wedding. I actually had a great time here because I'm gonna like summarize these things because it's like a slight throwback. I'm gonna summarize these things. This is still my brother's wedding. Here is something I don't do well in one in ones. What? Individual. Let me just say individuals. I suck. I like events. I suck at planning. And here I was privileged enough to have somebody helping me out. To him Timbo. He was helping me out, like conduct the people around, because the time you take a picture, a group of 10, 20 people comes as well. Like, okay, cool. That's the kettle. I was saying a group of 10, 20 people comes and like they bombard you with these ideas as well. They want to take pictures because that disturbs the people, because sometimes they look at me, they look at their parents, they look at their friends, because everybody wants a beautiful picture. They just think, okay, cool, I want to get the best snaps for YouTube, for Facebook or for Twitter, for Instagram, just to show everybody, all my friends, that I was at a wedding. So that kind of does disturb my work. If disturbs my work. So if you're an individual taking pictures, respect the people who are actually paid to do the job. Because we do say, hey man, okay, now it's your guys' turn to take pictures. I do that. I don't know if other people do that. I take a picture when I'm done, like, okay, cool, come take a picture. Now the exact same picture if you want. I don't really care. Then this, ooh, mi casa, mi casa, mi casa. This guy, I mentioned this before. This guy was amazing to work with. Like, energetic. He was spot on. He's spot on. He's very. You can tell from him being on stage and you being down there. In a way, he was communicating in a professional way. He was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna stand like this, but still singing like word for word. He was an amazing person to work with. Like, honestly, this guy was, I'm gonna say, almost every photographer's dream, almost every event photographer's dream to work with this guy. It's amazing. Working with him was amazing. Oh, and I worked with Donald. I'm gonna show you that. Donald and Twerk Lazy. But I enjoyed working with Mikasa. I don't know if it's because I worked with Donald in 2015, I worked with Mikasa in 2020 or 2019. I don't remember. When was 2020? I think it was 2020. Yeah. Oh, it's still the same thing. This was like a crowd picture. I like this. Oh, this is still my brother's wedding. Trying to be creative. Honestly, I was trying to be creative. That's just that, just trying to be creative. Still my brother's wedding. This was the what was it, the bouquet. Yeah, the bouquet. Then I think that the picture says a lot about itself, what I try to do, if you understand. Yeah. And then color grading, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this was Alex's wedding, Alex and Tandy's wedding, the most recent wedding that I just done. And this was good. This was the time I realized that myself as a person, that went to school, I am not the best person to take pictures, because going to school doesn't actually mean you're gonna be the greatest. You're the greatest, because some people have a different eye, and other people have a different eye. So the person that I was working with, they did wonders. As I mentioned before, he did wonders, and I am grateful that he was there, because the different pictures were I was very proud. Honestly, I was very proud of the work that he gave me, per se. If that makes any sense, it probably does make sense. I just like saying, never mind. Still the same thing. This was me. This was shot by me, because I like the playing around with the backgrounds. That's like the greatest thing that I like doing. This was 50mm lens, and this camera, stunning, because the part where you just click, you just select subject and it just takes a picture. I like touchscreens for that. I was using the 1200D. It's a mission taking these kind of pictures, because the what's the thing called, the sensor is reduced, so you can't really snap faster with the 50mm at full aperture, because wow, it's a mission. It's honestly a mission, like having to point directly at that while the subject is a different word. Such subject is like moving or doing some other thing. So yeah, it's difficult. But with the touchscreens, it's easier. Press, select, it follows, takes a picture. Select, follows, takes a picture. Select, follows, takes a picture. It's a breeze. Honestly, it's a breeze. Oh, this was the time Priolin called me. I enjoyed this event. Honestly, I enjoyed this event. It was the first time working with cars. However, they warned me a couple of times not to get close to the car, because they were afraid that I would get bumped. Because I think I nearly got bumped like 3 or 4 times. It was like a distance. I was sure what I was doing, because sometimes you can be sure what you're doing but still get bumped. So they got scared, but I was excited. So they were like, "Nah, man, don't get too close, don't get too close." But the adrenaline of having the best picture at an event, that is like, for me, it's like, I never go beyond. Honestly, I never go beyond to a point where it's obvious that I'm trying to risk my life. I never go beyond that. That's just nah. Like, if it's beyond the point where I get scared, I'll be like, I'm good. Like, zoom in. Yeah, I'm good. But I don't like zooming in. I don't like zooming in. It's just something that I learned back in school. I don't like zooming in much. That's why I prefer the 1855 over almost any lens, any other lens. I would prefer if the 1855 was wider, allowed in more light, like the 50mm. Like the 50mm. For me, that would be great. There's this other 1855. It's shaped like this, with the red line. I think those for the professionals. I think that is the go-to lens. I've never used it, but I can imagine if a lens can give you as much light as a 50mm, but still be able to zoom in to 55 and zoom out to 18. I think that would be great. I've never used it. I want to use something like that. I think that would be great. Then this one, still the same event. Wasn't really that close. Yeah, I wasn't really that close. I came home kind of sick because of the smoke. Yeah, next time I should wear the ventilator mask. I think next time I should wear something like that, because I was really sick that day. Honestly, I was nauseous. I was very sick because of that. The what I was running. Yeah, I was nauseous. Still the same event. Still the same event. Still the same event. I don't know if I should go fast. It'll be like so weird for you to see the pictures. Ooh, yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, this is the time the metric fell. First time doing a metric fell ever in my entire life. I enjoyed it. Even though it was the first time, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time. In my mind I was scared. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be with people. Yeah, I'm gonna be with individuals. I don't know what triggered that happiness, because for me, I have to get something that triggers my happiness in order to work better. I always have to find that thing that triggers my happiness. Like, okay, cool, like, boom, I'm excited, I'm gonna work. I don't find that, but I've never dealt with a situation where I'm like, okay, cool, this is bored. Oh yeah, I've dealt with something like that before. It was terrible pictures. Terrible pictures. The people weren't terrible. They knew a lot to a point that they were like, okay, let's do this. I'm like, okay, gents, please. No, man, let's. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's do you. Let's just do the picture that you have in your mind, because obviously you see better than what I'm seeing. So I was like, okay, cool. The wife was like, man, let's just do this. Let's just do that. I was like, okay, cool. Let's just do the pictures that you want. I'm fine with that. And I didn't do it deliberately, because I was kind of annoyed. I was annoyed. I don't like dealing with people that know too much, because sometimes that can be a bad thing. If somebody knows too much, let's say you're gonna fix your car, then the mechanic's like, not the mechanic, but the client's like, okay, no, let's just take the tire and put it there, and take that and put it. You don't know. You don't know. So if you're not going to do that with your car, don't do that with photography, because it's almost the same thing. As this person's career, this person's career. This person obviously knows more about their career, but this person knows more, but is kind of looked down on because he's just taking pictures. That's just the reality of things. It's not to it actually. Oh, here's Donald. Yeah, I'm gonna like bombard you guys with a lot of Donald pictures. Yeah, because this event, I worked with Donald, Toya the Lazy, Sfiso Nwane. How I got in here, I'll tell you in the next video, if I'm not doing my brother's wedding. In the next video, how I got in here, I hope I don't get sued for this. How I got in here was kind of illegal, so to speak. Yeah, it's kind of illegal. Just gonna lie. I know somebody who knows somebody, so I didn't get a media ticket to actually go inside and take pictures, photographs. So I gave somebody my bag who works inside. Then they make me inside and they gave me the bag. Went to the general people. It wasn't actually a huge crowd. It was like tiny people. I think it was for charity. It was tiny people. So I'm not saying charity because I'm trying to like justify myself. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Would I do it again? Yes, of course. I'm not gonna for photographs. I'm gonna do it again and again and again. So what happens is he gives me my bag. I sit with the general. I try taking pictures. That's the time I was taking pictures of feet online. I can't see probably because it's people, and I'm not the tallest person. There's people. You see the heads. I was like in my head. I was like, okay, cool. I have a plan. It's not smart, but I have a plan. And trust me, it worked. I was like, I started running. I met a lot of people there. Oh man, you should join our team. Blah 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 blah. I was like, oh hey, that's cool. But yeah, whatever. Blah blah. I work for this thing. But for me, I never took the numbers because they weren't on the creative side of photography. They were just on the news side of photography. You just taking a snap. You giving to the people. You're not really telling a story of how beautiful things were. Then I tried doing the exact same thing. Oh yeah, that part I'll leave for the next video, because if I tell everything, then the next part I'll leave for the next video. Sorry. Oh, Toya Delise was actually amazing, because I sent her pictures on Instagram. She was like replied back like, oh thank you, blah blah blah, they're nice. Then we started talking, then she ghosted me. Yeah, she ghosted me. Yeah, no goodbye, nothing. It was like, blah blah blah, and boom. Yeah, I never heard from her in a while. Then I texted I texted her. This was 2015. I texted her again this year. Oh yeah, man, are you doing any events before this pandemic? We spoke. It happened. Then she ghosted me again. Yeah, I don't think she did it deliberately, because I think a lot of people text her. I think a lot of people text her, celebs. Yeah, I think a lot of people reach out to her, but she did reach back at least. I'm proud to say that she did reach back, which is pretty dope. That's the last picture. Those are, I wouldn't really say my top pictures. They were just random. There's a lot of pictures that I left out deliberately, because I just want to like give you everything. That's just too much on you guys. But generally, thank you for watching. My name is Samson Jin. I'll see you whenever it is.